Hello, I'm FirePug. If you guys are new, welcome to my channel. In this video I have some exciting news, some kind of disappointing news, and then some other news. Alright, first I want to talk about Daniel Z. Klein, the best dev over at Respawn, tweeted out today, "Heads up Legends, we've got a big surprise coming for you guys. Let's just say Wattson will be a bit more electrifying in the new season, Emergence. The team is excited to present these changes, patch notes soon." The patch notes should be coming out on Monday with the gameplay trailer. And based off of what he says, I don't know what you guys think, but my personal opinion is that Wattson's going to be doing more damage with her fences in the next season, or maybe it'll slow you a bit more, something like that. I think what her fences does to enemies is going to be what's getting a buff. If you have any other ideas, go ahead and leave those in the comments. Next, I want to talk about the Rampage LMG. We saw in the trailer that you can actually put a thermite inside of it, and it's sort of like a hop-up type thing. It's been debating what it's going to be doing. Shrugtall went ahead and tweeted out, "Charging the Rampage with a thermite should temporarily increase its rate of fire. Doesn't look like you're going to get incendiary rounds." Not going to lie, flaming bullets would have been super cool, but it's a nice touch that you can use some item in the game, sort of like charging the Sentinel to, it's sort of like a hop-up type thing. I think it's cool that they do that, and increasing the rate of fire with the thermite is a good touch. Next, I wanted to talk about Titanfall 2, because I don't play Titanfall anymore, but Titanfall 2 servers. They were back up for like, I think it was like a half hour. Like I heard a couple people got in, and it was really exciting. Everyone was like, "Oh, finally, they fixed the Titanfall 2 servers," but, well, boop, and they crashed again right away. I tried to play a couple games shortly after it was announced that they were fixed, but I couldn't get into any of them. I switched my server a couple times. No, didn't work. It looks like 95% of the people that have tried can't play Titanfall 2 still. A couple people did end up getting games, but it didn't last very long, and it looks like there's still mass server outages across the world. So that is very unfortunate. Hopefully those two people they have working on Titanfall 2 over at Respawn can get a little fix going, and that leads us into the hot topic for today's video. Remember, to be part of the hot topic, all you have to do is join my Discord server. The link is in the description, and start a conversation in the hot topic channel. If I think it's good, if I think there's good input from both sides, I'll go ahead and use your conversation in a video. This time, I'm just going to be using something Respawn announced, and that is console players will be allowed to compete in the ALGS along the PC players. M&K versus controller has always been a huge debate, and this is just going to sort of bring that more into the spotlight with the upcoming pro scene and tournaments that we're going to have going on in the next year. Both sides here, both the console players and the PC players, can make a pretty good debate. There's advantages and disadvantages to both sides, but the main thing is that the risk of cheaters does go up a little bit here. Of course, the PC players are always complaining about aim assist. Console players won't get their normal console aim assist. They'll get, instead of 0.6, 0.4, which is what a controller player on PC plays with. It's not going to be too big of a deal. The other thing is PC players get a way better frames per second than console players. Someone who plays on both frequently, I can tell you the graphics on PC versus console, it's totally different. It's a totally different game. But that's not like a huge big deal. The latency on PC is a little bit better than console too, but again, nothing super life-changing. Although this ALGS tournament, I mean, it's kind of a big deal. You're playing for a lot of money. It comes down to every single millisecond in some cases. But I don't think, like, both sides has their advantages there. Of course, the controller players are going to have their aim assist. PC players are going to have their better graphics and whatever. They both have their advantages, but what it really comes down to is people are worried about cheaters. Of course, you can use strike packs on controllers, and that gives a huge advantage. How are they going to enforce that if they don't have to, like, you don't have to stream yourself playing? So how are they going to see if some of these console players are going to be using strike packs? It might be fairly obvious, like you can probably tell, but I mean, how are they going to enforce that? They're going to go over to this random person's house playing in the LGS on console and look at their controller or something? There's no way to really tell, and it's going to be interesting to see how Respawn deals with that. I doubt any people are going to try to cheat in the LGS, but it could definitely happen. I'm excited that console players are finally getting the opportunity. Console players are by far the biggest Apex Legends group. Both Xbox and PlayStation outnumber PC on themselves. Both Steam and Origin combined. So I think this is very good, brings a whole new pool of talent that we haven't seen yet into the Apex competitive scene. Alright, this is all I have for you guys in this video. If you do have any questions or comments, leave those down below. Thank you for watching. I'll see you later.